I don't want to survive! I want to live!
There goes the famous line by Captain McCrea from Disney Pixar's WALL-E. You know, when I first heard this phrase, it honestly fascinated me. I think it carries punch and power. It raises essential questions about human life. But even though it sounds intriguing and philosophical, is it actually significant? Or is it just useless fluff? Howdy everyone, I'm Andrew, and welcome to Eleanor. Grab a drink and snack, sit back, relax, and join me as we understand what it means to live. We'll accomplish this by first understanding happiness. Second, we'll learn what produces the most happiness. Third, we'll analyze the humans on the Axiom and discover whether they were actually happy. Finally, we'll understand what in the galaxies the difference between living and surviving, which is best, and the dangers of both. Alright, let's get back on track. Happiness is a positive emotion or feeling of pleasure and contentment. It's when your dopamine chemicals spike up. It's when you smile and feel peaceful and satisfied inside. It's when you feel a sense of purpose and meaning. It's when you feel safe and secure about the present and the future. It's when you go hiking with your friends. You're enjoying the majestic scenery, having fun or deep conversations, and exercising your body. Then you and your friends stop by Chick-fil-A, and you eat that spicy sandwich, those warm and salty fries, and that sugary milkshake or gooey double-chunk cookie. Yum. You take a relaxing drive, listening and moving to that favorite music that hits your soul. You go home, read an exciting book, play a suspenseful video game, and then watch a show that never fails to make you laugh, cry, or walk away feeling good. Then you lay in bed, rest your body, and you feel great. These are definitions and some examples of happiness. You see, everybody wants to be happy. The Greek philosopher Aristotle says that happiness is humanity's telos. Telos meaning our end goal. Virtue, education, healthy bodies, strong social bonds, materials, and much more just means or things that help us achieve the end being happiness. Hi everyone, let me give you an example.
Why are you on a new diet?
To lose weight, man.
Why do you want to lose weight?
To get in the gym.
Why do you want to go to the gym?
'Cause I want to build muscle and lose fat.
Why do you want to build muscle and lose fat?
To be healthier and stronger.
Why do you want to be healthier and stronger?
So I can be happy.
Why do you want to be happy?
I think you get the point. Okay, so what activities or things produce the most happiness in humans? I'm about to show you some polls and statistics. The links are in the description. An Ipsos poll from 30 countries reported that most humans find happiness in number 1, physical health and well-being. Number 2, mental health and well-being. Number 3, relationship with partner and spouse. Number 4, feeling my life has meaning. Study.com research shows 3 main concepts that make people happy and affect their happiness. Number 1, meaningful relationships with others. Number 2, maintaining pleasant hobbies or work environment. And number 3, giving back to the community or those in need. You see, people need supportive structures to help reduce stress and produce comfort. People who do meaningful work are more likely to be satisfied with their life. Participating and advancing in hobbies allows people to feel accomplished through their skills in a particular area. It can also reduce stress by giving the person more confidence and contentment in themselves. Giving back to others through selfless deeds give people happiness because they have positively impacted others, providing meaning and purpose in their life. Now, let's examine the humans on the Axiom. So by and large, there's this monopoly that gives and sells everything to humans on the Axiom. The humans have reclining and inclining seats that carry them wherever they wish. They stare at screens that carry all kinds of entertainment. For example, they talk to others on their screens without socializing face to face. They watch movies, play video games, and indulge in food, beauty, and etc. Their eyes rarely leave their screens. They do not interact with their surroundings. They're not educated, and they have short attention spans. John tries forcing Wally to take his cup. The humans have no initiative to do anything for themselves. They are lazy. Also, when they lose their screens, they can hardly believe the world around them and have to learn to communicate with each other. They also did not know that certain things on the ship existed. Mary doesn't know there was a pool. The captain doesn't know there was a running track.
We have a jogging track?
They are clueless. They have confined themselves so much to their screens that they are ignorant of what's on the ship and their surroundings. The captain cannot read the operation manual and mispronounces it.
Operate Manuel.
When the humans get a bunch of information and big words thrown at them, they fall asleep because of their short attention spans and lack of education. Trust me, at college I get tons of information thrown at me, but I don't fall asleep because I can't. The Captain McCrea can hardly keep his eyes open when Wally wakes him up. But it's not just the captain. Everyone looks sleepy. Everyone. On a surface level, the humans are living and thriving. I mean, look, they have endless food, entertainment, activities, social media, and safety and comfort on the Axiom. However, it's all a facade. The humans may have endless luxury and security, but they are ultimately discontent. Mary helps paint the picture of the humans when she remarks that all the men are superficial.
One who wasn't so superficial, you know?
Remember how the two humans surrounding Wally can't decide what to do. However, they want to do something.
Then what do you want to do?
I don't know. Something.
The humans don't know where to find true satisfaction and are too afraid to leave their safe, comfortable, and convenient life. There is a better life, but they have filled themselves with less valuable goods to substitute the contentment that they're searching for but have not yet reached. When humans exit the Axiom onto Earth, notice they are smiling, unlike their time on the ship. On Earth, they are joyful to have the opportunity to live, to build, restore, and help each other. They will make a difference. Remember the three main foundations for happiness? Meaningful relationships with others, maintaining pleasant hobbies or work environment, and giving back to the community or those in need. The humans on the Axiom had zero of these three pillars for happiness. This is why they were not happy, but miserable. When they are offered the opportunity to live a new life that guarantees happiness, they optimistically accept it. They want to escape their prison. Their new life on Earth guarantees relationships, a productive hobby and job, and a beneficial community where they can help one another build cities, farm and grow crops, start businesses, create a free market economy, and help others with their gifts and labor. They can grow things and accomplish things on Earth. They can start families, raise their children to learn essential skills, and make good choices to help society thrive. On the Axiom, the humans do not have any purpose or direction in life. On Earth, the humans have lots of purpose and meaning. They can achieve many important goals on Earth that will make a lasting impact for generations. These factors help produce and facilitate happiness. Because the humans become happy on Earth, they can live. Honestly, Captain McCrea and the humans on the Axiom were only surviving. They were getting by daily with the machines to protect them from pollution and harm on Earth. Sure, they had many comforts, luxuries, pleasures, and materials that provided short-term dopamine-spiked happiness, but it was temporary. The humans soon got bored and switched to another activity to continue that dopamine spike. Consequently, they developed pathetic short-term brains, zero social skills, and obese bodies that extremely limited their movement. The humans were not living or experiencing happiness. They were just surviving and getting by for 700 years on a ship where they could be cowards and avoid all conflict. Because of that, the humans became soft, plushy balloons that were pathetically helpless and shallow characters. By the movie's end, Captain McCrea and the humans realized that they want and need to start living. They are tired of surviving on the ship. The robots coerced and manipulated the humans to believe they were ultimately happy and safe on the Axiom. The humans revolted against the robots and escaped their mental, social, and physical prisons. But once the humans arrive on Earth, they can start living. That is because they now have the liberty and freedom to choose what is right and reap its rewards from the consequences. Now I want to show you two different kinds of surviving and living, so you can see the pros and cons of each. Number 1, surviving. Relying on necessities to live. Usually focus on self-preservation, not making much impact on others around. Tends to satisfy self, not others. Distracted and occupied by circumstances. Trying to satisfy and preserve the self. Easily led to discontent and loss of purpose. Lots of stress and anxiety. Number 2, living. Has necessities and extra possessions and luxuries. Has the means and ability to reach out and help others. To pursue goals, projects, dreams, and plans. Capable of impacting others. Possesses a greater ability to be virtuous and happy. Pursues contentment and peace. Has a greater ability to satisfy others and not just the self. Feels content with helping others with their possessions. Conversely, we have number 3, surviving. Focus on preservation. May not always be sufficient enough to provide for self. Can encourage a person to rely on an outward source to receive necessities and sustenance to survive. Can lead the survivor to rely on God and not the self because they realize how insufficient they are alone. This reduces or eliminates stress and gives peace to the survivor. Number 4, living. Allows a person to indulge in materialism, possessions, and feel self-sufficient and extremely individualistic. Can create pride, egotism, self-reliance, and decrease that person's love for others. Can increase hedonism. So indulged or in love with his activities and materials that the person becomes directionless and hopeless. No specific purpose other than to enjoy certain lusts and desires. That person becomes cold-hearted and apathetic towards others, retreats into himself, and has very few friends or connections. So personally, I apply a combination of number 2 and 3. I think having possessions and wealth to enjoy and live a happier and more content life is great and okay. However, I do not want to allow my things to isolate myself from others, because that could create a negative individualism that facilitates arrogance, selfishness, bitterness, laziness, and a general unwholesome attitude towards others. Instead, I want to use the things I have to bless others, make them happy, and positively impact their lives so they can grow. I also realize that I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I cannot control time, people, or make my day exactly as I want it to go. I have to learn to be flexible. I have to be grateful no matter what good or bad things happen during my day. I can't fully rely on myself because I will fail at times. My goal is to combine my possessions and talents to help create a culture that loves truth and doing what is right. And I do this knowing that I have to look outside myself for the strength and endurance to do so. Right now, I could be playing a video game, or watching a movie or TV show. I could be scouring the internet for pointless article reads or binging YouTube for hours straight. Sure, my dopamine will spike and I'll have instant gratification and pleasure doing these things, but usually after I'm done, the pleasure wears off and I kind of feel empty. However, when I spend hours working on a YouTube video, like watching and analyzing media, writing up a script, editing and reading it, combining video with audio, making a catchy thumbnail, then releasing it, I get a long-lasting satisfaction. I look at each of my videos and I think, I poured a lot of time into that, and that benefits people. I have this amazing privilege to entertain and inform you guys, my viewers. And knowing that I'm making that positive impact on people with my skills and time is very comforting and satisfying. And as a Christian, I give Jesus Christ all the thanks. Well guys, the choice is yours. Will you survive or live? Congrats for watching, everyone. If you have found this video valuable in any way, please subscribe to support the channel and not miss a single video. Now, to end this video essay, I'll read from Proverbs 21:21. Whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. As a quick reminder, I do not own any of the copyright to WALL-E. Disney owns all the copyright to it. My video abides by fair use laws because I am transforming the material. God bless you all.